triple bogey. Holy cow.
So what's involved with filming a golf course with FPV? A whole lot of batteries, quite a few GoPros, some ground camera equipment, and the stars of the show, the quads. On our left, we have here Bobby Bob 57, the Bob 57 from iFlight. Here we have the Creeper, the F6D from iFlight. Here we have the Ripper, the F5D from iFlight. And my always venerable backup, the quad with multiple lives, the old standby, Mr. Expendable, the iFlight Sedora SL5 V2.1 HD. And then of course down here in this case we have the Mavic 3 Classic, and we are just beginning to gather our cases together. Got a big 3-day shoot. A big 3-day shoot coming up in Spearfish, South Dakota at the Elkhorn Golf Course, Elkhorn Ridge Golf Course and Resorts. I'm gonna be a 3-day shoot there. Gonna be amazing, and I'm gonna do some behind the scenes footage on that.
Troy, could you actually like go real either way high over the top of them and get south of them and come back into the wind where they can't hear as easy? Or could you go around them and come back in?
Well, what I thought is I'm gonna head towards the sun and then come in, because that's where the wind's coming from. So I'll come up behind them with the sun at their back.
Okay.
So what I did during these shots here to fly the buffalo was I was real careful to approach them from upwind so they couldn't hear the quad. Additionally, I made sure that I chose the iFlight F6D, which is a very quiet quad. And that's what I did, because I did not want to, I wanted these buffalo to stay in the same place. So you can see here I'm heading towards the wind, which was coming out of the west, towards the sunset, and then I approached them from that direction. And they stayed very steady, actually. I think there were only a couple that heard the quad when I made the first pass. You can see here I'm coming in, approaching. And this guy right in the front, he knows it's there, he hears it. A lot of the ones that were back here eating and stuff, they may have been aware of the noise, but didn't pay much attention. And then I made sure that I flew high the first time I made a pass. And then here's that first pass. And I know this is a long clip, but I mean, what a great thing to be able to fly a buffalo herd. The ranch itself, Elkhorn Ranch, Elkhorn Ridge, it's a 5,000 acre ranch. I believe it's 5 historic ranches that were joined, and I'll put some stuff up here on the screen in the video to talk a little bit about the history of the Elkhorn Ridge Ranch. But they have, I think it's a couple hundred herd, 150 to 200 herd of buffalo that I believe, and then they sell some off every year. And here I am coming in for another pass, and then I decide to take a different angle decided that I would take a low pass over. So once again, I head back upwind. And here's where I make my dive in for my second flight. I did do another separate flight. And you can see that guy right there. He wanted to headbutt. So yeah, it was pretty cool. I look forward to being back there this spring to fly the herd. And one of the other things you can see right here is all these holes, these hollows. The buffalo scrape all that out, and that's where they bed down at night, in those hollows there. Pretty cool to be able to see that from the air. And then, so one other challenge here, coming in for a landing, is where do I land? I thought about landing on the roof. Now, we did have some high winds, and I could have dropped it in there. And maybe with a 5-inch, I would have. But with the 6, I decided, nah, I'm not going to do that. And you see me coming in here to size it up to see. And then coupled with the fact that this vehicle here's got these, got the cargo bars up on top. So if it would have been free and clear, I would have dumped it right on top. But nope, that was not the case. So I did a circle here and then just decided I'll come in and cut the throttle. Well, what a first day filming here at Elkhorn Ridge Golf Course Resort. Quite the adventurous day. And you can see here, I'm getting ready for tomorrow. I'm charging up the batteries I used today. I didn't use too many today as I just arrived at noon. Got the cinema camera there. But I'm in a cabin here. They put me up in the cabin and obviously trying to find places to charge stuff. is a challenge. I'm about ready to get the GoPro footage, transferred to the Mac, and then onto the hard drive just for safekeeping. But yeah, I'm charging everything up for tomorrow, and it's going to be another great day, I'm sure, on the course. This is the cabin. Very nice cabin, and got my golf shirts ready for tomorrow when I'm on the course, although it's supposed to be 97 degrees. I don't know how much sweating I want to do in those, so I'll probably be in a t-shirt. Anyways, yeah, that's what's happening here. I'm getting everything charged up, packed back up for tomorrow, and we'll touch base then again, maybe from the course tomorrow, do some footage. So this is kind of behind the scenes of a golf course shoot.
Not a bit.
So here I am at Elkhorn Ridge, getting ready to fly the Bob 57 to fly this wonderful golf course here in Spearfish, South Dakota. We're going to fly up this canyon here in the ridge of Elkhorn Mountain. I've got the Lion on so I can get long range. Wait for it to get a GPS lock. Take her for a spin. Wonderful cameraman here is the operations manager here, J.R. Hamblett.
Thank you. Thanks for being here, Troy.
Oh, I'll tell you, I should be paying you to do this.
Well, we can make arrangements. All right.
All right, that's GPS lock. Check my channels. Come on. Channel 3's got a lot of interference. We'll switch to 2. Got 6 GPS. We'll go ahead and arm it. Make sure none of the props fall off. It's important to always tighten your props. Alrighty, here we go. Make sure that, and it's important that you make sure your GoPro is recording. It's recording. Fundamentals. Like I said, this first one is just kind of for me to check the range.
I've been out of words to say. I closed my eyes and hid away. Watched my mind bend and break. No saving face, just knees on pavement. But I think I reached the ending of the night. Yeah, I'm watching all the colors realign. Ain't it time I let go and let light through? Let go and let light through. Let the sun flood my living room. Ain't it time I let go and let light through? Let light through. Let go, 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 let light.
So here I am, still at Elkhorn Ridge, taking a break from this morning's flying to reset all the equipment, charge some batteries, and look at this for a charging station. That's my view with a wide open window, and that's my view out this side. Yeah, how about that? FPV is made for golf. Yeah, more to come.
Well,
If I'm gonna fly up there, I need to swap batteries. Or do you want to just go 13, 14? It's 9 o'clock.
Well, I think you're going to have to fly 13 individually and then pack up and go to 14.
Okay.
Because you can't see the bird from one hole to the next without going to the next hole.
Yep.
And you think you can do that in 2 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, because while Paul is sitting waiting for you, you might do 2 or 3 holes at once.
No. It's one hole. One hole at a time.
Set up, tear down, go to the next hole.
In 2 hours.
I see.
Yep. Yeah, once we get rolling. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that's all it takes.
God, look how far north you can see. That's the North Dakota border.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So I want to take this opportunity while we look at hole number 4 here to talk about battery management and flight times for those batteries. Obviously on the shorter holes it was simple. Par 3, par 4, I might run a 4S, might run the F5 D on that. 6S on the par 5s for sure. If there was a par 3 following a par 5 and I hadn't depleted the battery, I would continue to run that same battery on the par 3. A lot of it depends on your lines and your flight lines and how, I mean, you can have a great run down the hole and then blow the green, blow circling around the green. So that is primary to make sure you get a good run. A lot of holes I flew twice just because I had the batteries for them. So that's my take on that. That's a 12. So, how many batteries do we use to fly a golf course? Well, this is, what do we got going on there? 6S. Got some charging for tomorrow. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 batteries for 18-hole course, and then I flew 6 packs this morning, so that was 20 packs. 20 packs today. And then I'm gonna probably fly the last day I'm here, more scenic overview flights. I've got a wedding venue to fly as well. I'm probably looking at 5, 6 batteries tomorrow, as well as around the RV park tomorrow. So these were the stars of the show again. Today, the Cinewhoop is out in the Jeep, and that is going to be flown again tomorrow. And so I'm shot. I estimate that I flew, well, 18 holes is 18 packs. Probably flew 6 before that, maybe 7. Yeah, 25. And then yesterday I flew 7 packs. So that is 33 packs. And I plan on probably flying about 7 maybe tomorrow. I'll fly 7. So 40 separate flights over 3 days. And that's not counting the camera drone flights, but there's not much work involved in that. Anyways, my eyes are all bloodshot. I'm gonna finish up charging a few packs for tomorrow, discharging packs to put away, to take home, and yeah. Anyways, that's where we're at on day 2 of the Elkhorn Ridge golf course. So this is my epilogue, I guess, since I really didn't do a vlog type film on the final day, on day 3. So what did I learn from this job? I try and learn something from every job I do. What I learned from this one, again, in golf, is to be consistent with your flow. I always, every morning, I would run a practice flight just to get in the flow and the vibe, especially because I'm running 24 frames per second for the great motion blur, that I'm not going to be able to slow it in post, so I need to fly slow and consistent yet fast enough where it doesn't look like a camera drone. And then as far as battery management, this is a key thing too. You got to look at all your batteries, your pile of 4S batteries and your 6S. So on the par 3s, I definitely run 4S. Longer par 4s and the par 5, I would run 6S. And then depending on where those holes were coming up, I could kind of manage the batteries. So I could run sometimes a 6S on a par 5 immediately followed by a par 3. Again, dependent on how I flew that particular hole. You can have a great run and then blow it going around the green. Or you could have somebody, especially the other thing with people on the course, you could have somebody walking off the green as you're approaching and you just can't kill the speed and it blows that hole. So you got to come all the way back and then fly it again. But I've always been able to, again, even if I'm running a 4S on a par 3 or a short par 4, I can fly it multiple times. Again, it all has to do with the flow. This was a great project. I really enjoyed this. Especially, I did a lot of ground footage as well, which you'll see in the overview video. And then the signature hole video, you'll see some of those clips. But I ended up with probably, all said and done with the ground camera footage, just under a terabyte of footage. I think it was 750 terabytes of footage. I also calculated out that I actually flew 50 packs, including my warm-up packs, over 3 days, which was a lot of flying. But again, I love to fly, I love golf, and these two mesh just perfectly. And for those of you out there watching this for the first time, not understanding what FPV can do for your golf course, this is the video. For those of you watching, thanks again for watching, seeing it through all the way, and give us a like and a subscribe. I'm just under 500 subscribers. I'd like to get to 500, so please do so. Please help that along, and thanks and peace out. And remember, FPV is not a crime. See ya.